60 now of $7,500. Of course, time's starting to come up on that as well. We've got the whole Sonic block before we get into some Metal Gear Solid, though. So we'll see if we can't meet that. Got a $50 donation from Anonymous saying, "Hi from Germany. Reinhard is my dad's name. He was able to survive his cancer, so I hope that my little donation helps to fight the cancer for everyone. Have fun, everybody." We've got a $100 donation from Dante, saying Dante 010192 saying, "We must save the Queen." $30 donation from Cyberbot X saying, "Long-time donator, first-time viewer." Wait, that isn't right. Haven't had a chance to donate yet, but figured I might as well. AGDQ 2018 is going amazing just so far. Good luck to everyone on the runs. Putting this toward getting Sumi to sing. Greetings from the audience. All right, we're going to throw it over to Void. You guys donated for it $20,000. Know everyone is looking forward to it. The reverse boss order run. Void, take it away.
Rolling in. What's up, guys? First of all, thanks for donating. I really appreciate it. This is going to be reverse boss order. If you're familiar with the terminology and have seen the past GDQ runs of Super Metroid and Link to the Past, this is going to be a bit similar to that. The difference is this game is linear, so I'm going to have to do some black magic over here.
A lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of it. So let me introduce the couch. I have Lumophile on the left, in the middle, Zara the Mant, and on the right, Joe the Rapper _. And big shout-outs to Zara the Mant, actually, because one day was bored, and that's how this category became a thing.
True story.
Yeah. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rolling in.
All right, everyone. Well, you're in for a real treat. We've got the black sheep of the DKC categories. This is reverse boss order, and well, it's going to be pretty crazy. We're going to try our best to explain all of what's going to be happening and whatnot. So right now, this is looking really similar to an any percent run, where in any percent, what we do is we do a few wrong warps to make our way to World 6 and then beat the game. Well, we are going to be doing that. But this is reverse boss order. However, it is impossible to start with K. Rool first. So we have to go to the World 6 boss, make our way downwards, and save K. Rool for last. All right, so what Void is doing right now is he's setting up the split-up glitch. All right, first try map warp. That's really good.
Nice. Good job.
So so the split-up glitch, what we're doing is we're loading Diddy into the game's memory, but not properly, and we're killing DK. And so now the game thinks that Diddy's out, while he dies over a pit. The game thinks Diddy's out, even though he's playing as Donkey, really. And Donkey's in this glitched state to where if he takes damage, the game's going to try and load Diddy and bring him back like the game would, but Diddy was never loaded properly, so he'll just sit there in his animation forever. And that's a soft lock, And so now what he's doing is, we're going to use the split-up glitch later. What he's doing is he's taking the steel keg and making an invisible object out of it, and what the invisible object will do is it will take the ID of whatever spawns on screen next, and it will change its parameters, and what we're going to do is exactly what we do in any percent. We're going to be going to this bonus. We're going to use this invisible object we've created to open that bonus, therefore changing that bonus's exit value once, and now we're going to take advantage of the split-up glitch we did earlier, if we can get this right, and perfect. We got both Kongs, we got normal Donkey and glitched Diddy to go through that bonus at the same time, therefore changing its exit value once again. So we've changed the exit value of that bonus twice, and that sends us to 6-2. And why did we need Espresso for that? Well, it's because Donkey with Invis he just can't make it to that bonus by himself. So we need help from one of our animal buds to get there. And this is the first of many visits to this level. This level has become super broken thanks to this category.
This is pretty much home base because this is where we do all of our other warps to go back to the previous worlds.
Alright, picking up Donkey here because after this level we're going to be attempting a frame perfect trick which requires sacrificing one of our Kongs, which Void will be attempting to do right now. Oh, unfortunate. So it was a little late on the timing. What I was trying to do is if you get hit like close to a wall, the monkey you had in front will run up to that wall and jump like infinitely high. For some reason, you're able to store that jump. So, unfortunate. Yeah, you store the jump you get, and once you get hit again, you'll shoot infinitely upwards as long as you're holding B. What he was also trying to do is to combine that with a jump roll, which is a frame perfect trick where you do a roll on the same frame you would jump on an enemy, and that just sends you flying forwards in the direction you were facing. Combining those tricks together gives you a super jump roll where you're basically levitating upwards while doing Diddy's cartwheel.
Levitating cartwheel?
Yeah, levitating cartwheel. And that saves about around 20
For this stage, I think it's 25
yeah,
seconds.
it's like 20 seconds in this stage, so
yeah,
it's pretty
big,
pretty major, yeah.
So this is gonna look like all stages for a little bit, but everything's gonna change once we beat the World 6 boss.
Well, that's the World 6 box we have outside.
Yeah, that's the real boss, actually.
That is
yeah,
true.
true.
So no really fancy tricks in this stage, just a lot of really good movement. And plus, it's like semi-dark. You can hit these barrels to turn on the lights, but it's just I mean, there's no like super jump rolls or anything like that. It's just a lot of really good movement, really tight rolls.
Well, there is a super jump roll in this level, but it saves like 4 seconds and is like impossiut.
Yeah, it's not really humanly possible. So
It's not worth it. Yeah.
Hey, German roll.
Yo,
Nice.
multinational roll.
Not bad.
Personal nemesis of mine right here, tire rolls. You can land on the end of a tire and then roll off of it.
Yeah, like when you're starting to learn this game, tire rolls are usually one of the things that kill you the most.
They're pretty tough, yeah.
Thank you.
Nice
Well,
rolls.
All right,
Good
that was
stage.
pretty decent.
So Joe the Rapper mentioned jump rolls earlier. We're going to try to jump roll on the end of this stage. It saves, I think, 12 or so.
It varies
It's very,
from-
very variable on how much
It all
saves.
depends on the strats that you do if
Yeah.
you don't get it. Oops.
Oh, well, we're not gonna be
I
seeing-
guess no jump roll.
Well, you could die and try
No
again, I
thanks.
guess.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, that's actually one thing that's really important for this run that no other Donkey category has to deal with is lives management.
Yeah, life management.
Spoilers, there is one part in this run where we will have to grind for lives, so it's actually rather amusing, so we'll point it out when we get there. But at this point in the run, like I said, we're gonna be starting with a World 6 boss, making our way backwards, you know, World 5, World 4, World 3. Oh my goodness.
I didn't get the extendo, so I had to bail.
Gotcha.
Yeah, understandable.
And here's the thing, we can't exactly use Funky Kong to take us back to World 1 because we never properly beat World 1. So we're gonna have to do some crazy baloney stuff to get our way back to World 1.
When we get back to the world map, we'll show you what we're talking about. There's no way to actually go backwards in the world without warping backwards.
Yeah.
We're out though. Good job.
All right.
All right. Donkey
Rolling out.
platform.
Yeah. Pretty scary stuff.
All right, are we gonna see optimal Neki too?
No.
Yeah, right. Yo, nice RNG.
Hey, a
actually.
low spawn.
Yeah, finally a low
Hey,
spawn.
yeah,
So
finally.
this is one of like the
go.
very, very few instances of RNG in this game. The boss can either spawn on the top or on the bottom, and left or right. So you have 4 possible outcomes for 4
There we
different
go.
spawns.
Yo.
The first one's always in the upper right. You want him to spawn on the bottom because it's faster to hit him that way.
All right, awesome.
So back on the map, world map, you see like there's no trail from World 1 to World 6.
Yes, this is where the route diverges from any percent.
And like there was a crumbling face like at the end, which is what you would normally do in any percent. You just go straight to the crumbling face. That's K. Rool. His ship's not there yet because the game's really confused. He'll be there at the end though.
Right. So we've got a really important jump roll in this stage.
Yeah. The tut frame. Well, there's 2 of them. One of them saves like 50-something seconds.
55.
55, the second one saves 43. But I'm only going to go for the second one.
Yesterday it was 42. Guess it's 40. Guess it's 43 today.
So right here is where you would normally do creme tut. That's a really difficult one.
Yeah, probably the hardest trick in the game. At least one of them. Nice setup.
Too early on the Y press.
Yeah. Well, I guess now you can do some donations. Hey,
Yo, consolation prize.
Very nice. Nice constellation prize.
Yeah, consolation prize.
I was gonna say Antilles' wallet's loving this right now, but does that one count?
Yes, it
no,
counts.
it does not count.
No, it counts.
Jump rolls off a tire.
It counts. We're talking about
Jump
Antilles'
rolls off a
wallet.
tire are more than a 1-frame window.
I don't care. It's Antilles' wallet.
It is a jump roll.
It is a jump roll.
There is no denying that.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a $1,000 donation here from VK203. And all it says is save Resi. We got $30 from Nami78 saying, love the DKC series and this reverse boss run is insane. Keep up all you do, AGDQ.
If I may interrupt for a second, Antilles just texted me saying it counts. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
We've got $50 from No167 saying, been watching VODs from AGDQ for years. This is my first time watching live and first time donating. Can't wait for this Donkey Kong Country run and happy to do my part to fight cancer.
All right, so here's where everything gets super crazy.
Here's where I'm going to go ahead and save.
Oh, yes, that too.
Yes.
We have huge soft lock potential coming
Yeah.
up. So, I said earlier that Manic Mincers becomes one of the most broken stages, and well, here's what's going to happen. The split up glitch we did earlier, basically what happens is when it's active, you basically get to control both Kongs at the same time. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up split up glitch with Diddy this time, and we're going to do, now the game thinks Donkey is out, but we're playing as Diddy. And that DK barrel that we're going to pick up is super important. Diddy's in a glitched state right now.
Companion barrel.
Yes, companion barrel. But Diddy's in a glitched state right now to where if he takes damage, the game's going to try and bring Donkey into existence, but he wasn't loaded properly. So it essentially soft locks because he'll just sit there in his take hit animation and do nothing.
Like,
so
whenever I have the split up glitch active, I cannot take damage. If I do, I soft lock the game.
So here's what's going on. We're going to control both of them at the same time. Both of them are playing. Both of them are going to pick up the barrel. One of them's holding a real barrel. One of them's holding invis. They die. The one that's holding invis gets stored into them after they died. And oh no, we didn't grind for lives.
We're going to grind for lives the Lumen file away.
Okay, yeah, bonus. Welcome to bonus game. But okay.
I guess not. Yeah.
And so that's how we get back to World 1.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my, what do we got going on here?
He's grinding lives.
I'm getting lives.
Seems good.
Like the casual.
Yeah, the casual. Shouts to the Donkey Festival.
So,
Can't wait for the next one, 2020.
So pretty much what happened, there's a lot to explain, but yeah, so both Kongs picked up the barrel at the same time. One of them was holding a real DK barrel, and one of them was holding invis when they both pick up the same barrel. And
now we die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't start select out of this stage because it would take you back to Manic Mincers. So
Yeah, because the game still thinks you're in Minsters.
Yeah.
Actually, it probably would have been better to just finish the level there.
No, because I want to have solo Donkey for setup glitch.
Okay, so I'll try explaining the invis storage glitch in Manic in a little bit. But pretty much we're going to be going back to the any percent warp. And so now what we need to do is we need to find a way to get to World 5 without Funky. So of course we're going to find a crazy wrong warp. Yo, first try yet again.
Is that 2 first tries?
Yeah.
Yes,
Two
it
first
is.
tries.
So here's the thing. When we did the Warp to World 6, we had to use the halfway barrel to create an invis barrel. So the game still counts that. The game's level's halfway beaten, but so we need to actually beat this level because we need that halfway barrel again to create another invis barrel. And he can't take any damage because he's in this glitched split-up state right now. And so this was the bottleneck of reverse boss order for the longest time because nobody knew how to do this until I just got really bored one day hanging out at home in May of 2016. I'm all like, you know what, let's try messing around with this game. And I accidentally found the wrong Warp to World 5. And I told everyone on Discord and we hopped to it that moment, so.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was super cool. Oh, and that invis storage glitch that was found in Manic, that was found the same day, so.
Yeah, so you were really bored that day.
Yeah. So how he wrong warped to World 6 was he had to release the invis at a certain point. We're going to be doing that, but this is a 3-frame window, and if you mess it up, things are super bad. Here we go.
That's not gonna get it.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I think that was too.
No, I just walked into the entrance.
Oh, I didn't even think about that part. I always
if that happens, you always warp to World 2. So what I'm gonna have to do is just beat the stage and try again. It's like maybe a minute lost, but like at least I can try again, and like I'm not soft locked or anything.
Split up glitch is still active though.
Well, I'm not soft locked yet.
That's true.
Yeah. Thanks for encouraging, Zara.
Hey, I'm just more or less a reminder. But yeah, so we kind of ended up using the halfway barrel for that one attempt, so we need to go ahead and beat the level.
Yeah, that's why you have to beat the level.
Yep, and re-enter it.
Yeah. So the cool thing is that because I can start select in the bonus, I still have split glitch active, so I don't have to like waste time setting it up again.
True.
Yeah. And as long as I don't soft lock, I can try this as many times as I want. Hopefully, I'm only gonna have to try this one more time because this is a speedrun.
Mm-hmm.
If Twitch chat can spam bless RNG, that would be really helpful.
Raise your void praise.
Yeah, void pray as well. Alright, take 2. That's not gonna work either. Right. Now you can spam baby rage. That's fine, we're here all day. More donations.
You got it. Well, Akira Katayama donates $30 and says, gotta say, that was an amazing DKC2 race. Good job to both runners. There's a lot of back and forth during the run. May all this week's races be exciting. Also, put this money to ensuring that Sumichu gets her croon on. Got a $20 anonymous donation that says, DKC took up most of my childhood, so I have to donate during this block. Runner's choice where this goes. $50 from Q Strike, saying, I lost my grandmother 2 years ago to cancer. She would have had a better chance to beat it if it had been detected earlier. Here's a donation to make sure early detection becomes the standard instead of a woulda, coulda, shoulda for everyone else. Good luck to all the runners.
All right, there we go.
Saved it.
Yeah.
Well, Nandayan donates $20 and says, gotta get in for a chance at that DKC vinyl. And here I am scratching my noggin about how the reverse boss order is actually gonna work. And guess we're about to find out. Donation goes to Void's Choice.
All right, bless RNG.
The run is really, really front heavy in terms of like difficult tricks and stuff, like between all the jump rolls and also all the warps. There's one difficult one like when you go back to World 2, but that's like the last hard thing.
No, come on.
Void come on.
Would come on.
Yeah.
So another thing that we haven't touched on is there's a DK barrel immediately.
Thanks, guys.
There's this DK barrel right here that he has to go under because if he touches that, he'd break it open and get Diddy back, and then he'd have both Kongs active. You actually do pretty interesting stuff if you have both Kongs and Animal Body.
If you have more donations, by all means.
Absolutely. V0oid donated $100, didn't include a comment with it. And I do want to remind you we've got some awesome prizes that are up for grabs during the Donkey Kong block. Of course, we have the Donkey Kong Country vinyl soundtrack by Unfortunate Face. Amazing artwork on it. Looks really cool, and it's also the soundtrack. That's a $15 minimum bid donation for that. Also, the handmade King K. Rool Pirate King figurine. You might have seen a couple pictures of it going by. It is incredibly detailed, very amazing figurine. That's going to take about $30 to get entered for that one. Keep you updated on some of the bid wars, different things we've got going on. Save Merrill and Save Otakon is still close, 1979 to 1806 in favor of saving Merrill.
I think that's good. I think that's good, yeah.
So, yeah.
So let's do a dual exit here. You're just controlling both Kongs. You want them to exit at the same time, like that.
We got it.
Yes! Got him.
So that warped us to 5-3, elevator antics. And yeah, that's a cool trick. That was the bottleneck of RBO because first off, we didn't have a way to wrong warp back to World 1. And then we didn't have a way to wrong warp to World 5. And so yeah, both of those are found and that's super cool. This category is a thing.
So now it looks like all stages again.
Yeah, like you just said, it's gonna be all stages for a little bit.
Let's pause the glitch exhibition for a second. I think this stage, like for me personally, is like top contender for hardest to optimize in this whole run.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Doing the this stage optimally has like several tricks with like. Well, there's one with a 2-frame window. There's like. Right, Poison Pond is the hardest water level to not get hit in, at least.
Yeah, because the hardest escapers.
Yes, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's the hardest level in the game.
Yes. But yeah, like as long as I know like where to launch with the fish, I should be fine.
Yeah. You can't let Nathan down though.
I think I'm gonna have to let Nathan down.
Aw,
That's
man.
unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Nate. So there was a strat there that I could have done. It's called triple clip. So like I could have launched with Engard a little bit sooner and clipped the first mincer. It saves like about a second, but if you lose your fish, you lose your fish forever. So like have fun for the rest of the stage.
Right.
All right, so for Hentili's wallet, I'll try to get this.
All right, good
Neat
luck.
trick here
Thank
called
you.
rolling through air. So you swap your Kongs. You have to run into the minecart. You can't jump. You can't roll. You hit your donkey there, and then now you're on land, so you can roll, but you can also jump out of any roll. And so like the game always thinks you're
Going back for it.
yeah.
The
Dang it,
punish,
man.
dude, the punish.
So the game thinks you're on land, so you can roll, and you can jump out of any roll, but it like thinks you're constantly on land, so you can still like, keep rolling and jumping infinitely until you go over land again, like real land. And anytime that you can land on an enemy and roll off of the enemy at the same time, you can get a jump roll. So he's going for. So now he's not actually doing anything. Like he doesn't have to hold the controller right now.
Yeah, but eventually he's gonna run into a B. He's gonna have to roll in the air.
Jump out of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually you get out of, no, because I got the jump roll. Like, eventually you get out of the air roll glitch.
Yeah,
like
right
here,
here.
yeah.
Because that's technically considered land again, so then you lose the rolling through air glitch.
So you actually have to play to the minecarts.
Yeah,
Which actually has a few optimizations, but it's nothing like major.
yeah.
Basically, you just do these gyro rolls here.
Did you have trouble jumping over those 3 Bs as a kid?
A little bit.
Me too.
I still do.
Same.
Okay.
Good stage.
All right.
So that was a pretty tough stage.
Yeah.
Blackout basement.
Yeah, enjoy the stage. This is one of my favorites, personally.
It's a treat.
Yeah.
right here. 2 4-frame windows in the dark. You can do a mega roll.
Shouts to Peachy.
Shout out to Peachy. Shout out to Nay.
Oh yeah, he also thinks that's free, right?
He does it in races.
Well,
Omega's free if your TV's bright enough.
True. So important to note, we're actually playing on the USA 1.0. While 1.0 and 1.1, that was a good level.
Yeah, that was great.
1.0 and 1.good are wow, pardon me. Wow. 1.1 are good for categories like any percent, all stages, 101, whereas you definitely want to stay from 1.2. There's very few differences between versions 1.0 and 1.1. It's just that, I don't know why, they changed up some stuff with wrong warps and stuff.
they changed stuff with stuff and stuff.
Well, yes.
That's what you said, right?
So he wants to sacrifice Diddy here because he wants to do this next warp with Donkey.
Well, you don't want to sacrifice Diddy, you want to swap. But...
No, you want to sacrifice him.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm mixing up
yeah.
the categories. Sorry.
Yeah, we have to go back to Manic after this.
You don't get freeze frames when you lose a Kong on boss fights, so you ideally want to sacrifice them on boss fights.
All right, awesome. So back to Manic we go.
Just like Donkey. I think I'm gonna go save, just because you have to play Minsters with Donkey.
Oh, goodness,
and
yeah.
if you're Donkey, you're dead in this game, so...
Anytime your Donkey is scary.
Yeah.
So since you saved, are you obviously going to do the double Minster jump?
No. Unless you want me to show off what happens when you are doing the split-up glitch and you get hit.
It's your run.
Meh.
So we're setting it up.
Yeah.
So that sprite that you saw right there as he fell into the pit, that's basically what just sits there forever. If there is like land beneath you, just like sit there, you're soft locked. So that's why you have to die and fall into a pit.
So we actually need Donkey for this one because of how we're going to deal with... Oh, my goodness.
I think I'm just gonna restart.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So right there, he had both Kongs. He was controlling both Kongs. You roll, you jump, you move left and right with both of them at the same time. And since they move at different paces, it's very difficult to control both of them.
So yeah, as I was saying, we're going to want DK to manage the invisible object because of how we're going to deal with opening the bonus. From what you guys have seen in this run, every time that we've opened the bonus with invisible object, we just had DK throw the invisible object by releasing Y, but the exit value of the bonus can change depending on which Kong is holding in. Depending on which Kong is holding invis and how they let go of the barrel. It can change. It can change if you release it by getting hit by an enemy, setting it down, getting hit while setting it down, jumping off of an enemy, all that kind of wonderful stuff.
On
So
1.0, which is what he's playing on right now, the warp to Torchlight, which is where he's going,
Yeah.
is actually like relatively free. There's like 10 different ways you can do it, honestly. You can set it down, you can throw it from the top. So he just sets it down.
So he sets down invis. And here we are, halfway in Torchlight.
Good job. Sadly, you have to play the rest of Torchlight with Squawks, which causes a lot of lag.
Yeah,
Is
two
this-
Kongs and Squawks is bad.
Is this the first time this Squawks has been in a GDQ?
I would not be surprised.
A good question, actually.
Oh, well.
Yes, I want to say yes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking so. Are we gonna go for the SJR?
Very
Yeah, of
exciting
course.
trick
I'll
right
try
here.
to. Yeah.
Yo.
This is a pretty recent discovery. Shout out to
Yeah.
Fathlow
And Rainbow Sprinkles.
and Rainbow Sprinkles.
So just like in Tank Top Trouble, where he got a jump roll rolling off of tire, it's the same principle here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Oh well. This stage is cool platforming though, so you guys will enjoy regardless.
Lots of cool tire rolls, lots of cool places you could skip cycles and stuff.
All right, coming up here, he's gonna face to the left so that he can manipulate the camera and have that tire platform spawn at a later time, and that'll let him skip the
Nice.
the beast there.
Yeah, so we got both cycle skips there. It's real good.
Yeah, especially when you have to pick up Donkey in the middle, makes it harder. So. And nice back
boost.
boost.
Wow.
Possible
Not
back
bad.
boost.
And so we're gonna do a pretty cool strat in this boss where we skip a whole cycle of him.
This fight's so clean in this category because you go up in the fat
not
low
bad.
corner.
Hey.
Yo, Padlock corner.
So the boss jumps 1, 2, 3.
I guess we're not
Oh.
skipping cycle.
Man.
That's fine.
Alright, all stages fight.
Yeah. Let's go for ODA.
No.
Shoutouts to rolling into the fire.
So now we're gonna take another trip back to Manic. But, however, we are gonna do some crazy stuff in Manic. However, we have no way to directly wrong warp to World.
All right, so
3.
see right
Oh,
here, the
wow.
barrel, the DK barrel is not here because, how do you explain it to me, Lumo? Like, the game still thinks you're in Mincers
Yes, this
after
is-
the World 4 warp,
This
yeah?
is as it was told to me by Rainbow Sprinkles. Shoutouts to Rainbow. So after Worlds 3 and 4, the game thinks that you're still in Mincers. You haven't left it, apparently. And that's why the DK barrels aren't there, because you already used it to get into the invisible, to the warp before.
Yeah.
So you have to start select to respawn the barrels.
So yeah, we have no direct way to wrong warp to World 3. So that's why we're just going to go back to World 1 instead. We'll deal with it when we get there.
Oh, yeah, also worth noting, like, I'm never grabbing the halfway in this stage because, like, I'm visiting so many times.
And then every time you come back, you would come in at halfway.
Yeah.
You have to beat it again.
All right, so
I missed it again, dude. That's fine.
So here's what's going to happen. Now we're back in 1-1, but we cannot start select out of it. If we do that, we'll go back to Manic. So we have to purposefully die.
All right, 3 for 3 on map warp first try.
Let's go.
Ah.
Second try?
So now we're going to do this.
Okay.
We're gonna,
That's still
Not
pretty
bad.
good, yeah, yeah.
so we're going to do the map warp glitch. However, we can't start select out
After
of...
map warping, yeah.
Yeah, after map warping. we-
Even though I beat this stage, I cannot start select out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have to purposefully die yet again.
All right, so who donated for Donkey on Engard? Nobody?
Free treat.
Come on.
So I guess one of the things like map warp that we didn't explain before, we've done it 3 times, I haven't even talked about it. So there are 4 corners between 2 different stages in World 1, and they're only in World 1 on the overworld. And when you have a solo Kong or both your Kongs in Funky's flight barrel, you just stop there for 1 frame, and if you're pressing a face button on that 1 frame, then the game like thinks you're on a level entrance, so it tries to send you into a level, but it doesn't like have anywhere to send you to, so it just is like, oh, I don't know, I guess I'll throw you in O-Gang, so
Yeah.
you end up in O-Gang. So after
Hello?
Yeah, it's a little early. So after World 3, we want to warp back to World 2. We use Diddy to warp back to World 2. So ideally, again, we sacrifice Donkey here.
All right, that's fine. We're sacrificing Donkey.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because we have to go back to Manic again.
And this one's different on 1.1, right?
Yep, this is one of the warps that's different. That's different between
This
1.0
fight-
and 1.1.
This fight is impossible when you miss a cycle, for real.
Oh, it really
It
is.
really
though.
is. All right, that's World 3 down.
So yeah, coming up is like arguably the hardest wrong warp I have to do.
Yep, this one's probably as difficult as World 5.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start select real quick to respawn the DK barrel, because just like for the World 4 wrong warp, if you do the World 3 wrong warp, then the DK barrel doesn't show up.
So for this wrong warp, we're actually going to have Diddy maintain the invisible object, and we have a 2 or 3 frame window to release Invis.
It seems
I have no
like
idea.
it's that short. Nobody's
Yeah.
actually done like timing on it or anything. Nobody's done science on it, but it seems like it's like a 2-framer. And
Yeah.
There's really no good visual cue for it, because what you're supposed to do is you drop the invisible barrel as you get hit by a crusher, and the crusher like sort of saunters back and forth, and like his hitbox varies based upon like how he's walking towards you. So you have to kind of like align yourself at the same point and just like, I don't know, pray basically.
Void Prey.
Void Prey.
Right. So here we go. We're gonna open the bonus. Diddy's invis. We're gonna have Diddy needs to get hit while setting this down. This is the 2-frame window. Oh, that looked good.
No, I think that was too early.
I don't know. That looked pretty good.
Well, we're about to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Okay.
fine. That's fine.
Right. So since we wrong warped out of Manic Mincers, so when you start selected there, it takes him back to Manic Mincers. So that's
Yeah.
like kind of like it's a double-edged sword.
Another reason why you don't want to grab the halfway barrel, actually.
Yeah. When this category first came into existence, we used to take that DK barrel to like near the end of the level.
Yeah.
The old warp method was so bad.
Yeah.
Those were good days.
Not only was it bad, but it was really slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Shouts to Fathlo. Again, Fathlo was bored and he found a bunch of threats and he became meta.
True.
Shout outs to Fast.
So I guess this category gets improved by like boredom.
I mean, there's a what, like whole 5 runners?
Yeah. Miyu, Zera, Fathlo, Peachy.
Yeah.
Eason said he would learn it like in 20XX. That was too late, I think.
So this should send us to either 1-1 or 1-2 since we messed it up.
Yeah, there you go, 1-2.
That's 1-2.
Yeah, that's 1-2.
That's
See you 1-2.
Yeah, that's what we don't want.
Yeah.
Gonna have to grind more lives soon.
Yeah, next time we go to 1-1, I'm gonna be picking up some lives.
I'm not gonna go back to 1-1.
Ideally.
I mean, if you accidentally.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, right.
Well, I think if I mess it up again, I'll just go ahead and save.
All right.
Fair. Honestly, though, this warp is really, really hard. I swear this has killed more runs for me than the elevator warp, which is, as confirmed by TAS, 3 frames. So
Yeah.
But yeah, trying to perform this wrong warp is a little bit different on 1.1 because...
Yeah, if you're playing on 1.1, actually, you don't even have to worry about this warp.
Yeah, because that one's just as simple as Donkey setting down invis.
Yeah, the
whereas-
problem is when you do the World 5 warp, you have to play Torchlight entirely, which is slower.
Oh,
World 4.
the World 4. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
also the warp to Torchlight is more difficult, is it not?
Just a little bit more.
Yeah. I think that was too early as well. Come on! Yeah, alright,
Yeah.
let's farm lives.
Farming lives in a speed run.
I know,
In
right?
a Donkey speed run. You thought you'd never.
Yeah. Well, I mean, both things that I expected to go poorly went poorly, so we're in there.
Pretty much as expected, just because they're really, really difficult.
Yeah,
tricks.
yeah.
There aren't really like good setups for this trick so much, but you can like kind of tell like when you've gotten it, like you know, like if you
Yeah.
get like the like small screech from Diddy, it like stops itself like prematurely, then you know like you did it right.
I just look at this animation,
Well,
actually.
I mean, yeah, there's like a couple different ways to tell.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
after you've already done it though, it's unfortunately you don't have like rewind 5 seconds.
Yeah, save states.
Yeah.
All right, this is good.
Like that.
Yeah,
This is
that-
good. Like
that
really,
looks
really
pretty
small
good. Yeah, this
screech,
is
so
good.
then it's good.
Yeah.
And so that takes us
Yeah.
to
Hey.
halfway to 2-3. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we grabbing
Yes.
Winky?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah.
Arguably the
That's
most.
awesome.
So I hope
useful-
everyone here loves Winky the Frog and worships him.
And see ya.
Okay, bye-bye.
Debated.
Nathan 3 Winky.
Nathan 3 Winky indeed.
He's the only animal buddy that actually sees no use in any speedrun.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because he's the best animal buddy.
Are you sure about that?
100%.
Okay. 101%?
Oh.
Yeah.
So again, just like all stages, pretty much, you're just going through the rest of the worlds until we finish this world, and then I had to warp back to World 1. But the warp back to World 1 is actually different from the one that we've done before because we actually warp back to 1-3, so we don't have to beat 1-2.
Oh, so here's the super jump glitch, by the way.
So you see Donkey jumps off the top of the screen like that. That stores a super jump, so when we get him back, as long as you hold B, right there, you just go up infinitely. There's a Donkey only accessible warp barrel right there.
Yeah.
Normally, you're supposed to do what we call tire over gap. You go further to the right, you get a tire, and it's really, really difficult. So that saves a whole bunch of time.
Yeah, thank God
And
tire over gaps.
Yeah, if you run Donkey and you know about tire over gap, you know tire over gap sucks.
It does.
Hey, optimal sacrifice.
Yeah, optimal.
Yeah. So we have to make hopefully one more trip back to Manic.
Yo, nice bird RNG, by
Yo,
the
that
way.
was really good
actually.
boss fight, too.
The fight was good, the RNG was not.
Yeah, the RNG was pretty bad. He had 3 out of 4 top spawns, so not ideal.
So yeah, like I said, we gotta take one more trip back to Manic because now we need to finish World 1.
Also, K-Rool's ship is still not there.
True.
Yeah. Where is he?
He doesn't show up until you beat World 1, I guess.
Yeah. He's not worth your time.
Not worth it. So anytime you do the World 2 warp successfully, then you just have this huge sigh of relief because everything after that is pretty much free. Like all the rest of World 2 is easy. You do like a super jump, which really isn't that hard. You do a warp through, stop and go, and then you come back here. I mean, fingers crossed you don't soft lock on your last wrong warp.
So this is another wrong warp where we're going to have Diddy handle Invis.
This one's absolutely free though.
Yeah, this one's
Yeah.
actually free.
So the way it's gonna work out is I'm gonna jump with Diddy so that, hello? All right, there we go.
So now what Diddy's going to do,
So now
he's
Diddy
just
is
gonna
holding the
stand still.
invis and
What the? Hello?
He's actually holding the Crusher right now.
Crusher, please.
So
what if I throw? What's gonna happen?
you're gonna throw the
That's
Crusher.
going to send you to 1-2.
No, if he throws, he's gonna
Yeah.
throw the Crusher. He doesn't have the barrel.
Wait, what?
He threw the Crusher.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
That's roughly what I expected.
So the IDs got messed up, and he was
I'm
actually
gonna go
holding the
safe.
Crusher there and not holding the invisible barrel.
So we spawned the IDs a little bit wrong there.
yeah.
Yeah, he was too far to the right when he swapped Kongs, so his invisible object was actually the Crusher. So he threw the Crusher at himself. It's kind of a fun part immediately after that. You can actually hold one of the mincers and then throw it, and it spins really, really fast.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's during
yeah.
bus rank.
Yeah.
If we have time, I'd like to have Void show that off.
I don't know how to do it.
You just go back and forth until you hold the mincer.
Oh, okay.
One extra life.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. No more monkeying around.
No more half-stepping.
So like I said, this is in a wrong warp where Diddy needs to handle Invis, but the bonus is going to be opened by the Invis is going to be released by Diddy just standing still, taking damage
Yeah.
instead of like throwing it or setting it down. And so
There you
there we go.
So all you do is just get hit while you're holding the invis.
So we've been going back to 1-1 all this time.
Oh
How
god,
about-
I have 0 lives.
You
Oh,
can actually end with -1 life. So if he died right here, he would actually game over, unironically.
Yeah, now I'm spooked. All right. Let's kill this guy.
So yeah.
All right, we're in the clear. We're in the clear.
So we just wrong warped to 2/3 of the way through 1-3 instead of going back to 1-1.
All right, now we're in the hardest level in the game.
The
Coral
hardest
Capers.
level in the game.
Unironically, the hardest level in the game.
Okay, so the whole joke is because since Coral Capers is in the first world, that's where you're going to reset the most. And the easiest place to lose time in World 1 is in Coral Capers. So we
Because
joke
it's a
like,
water
Because
stage.
it's a water stage.
Yeah,
Water stages
so-
are impossible.
so basically
Let's
like
fish.
a huge amount of your resets is going to be in Coral Capers. So we just joke that's the hardest stage in the game. Especially because this clip right here is
Yeah.
pretty,
Good
Yeah,
clip.
tedious.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, so he got that extra life balloon. Now he's safe. Now, if you screw up in 1-5, we're fine.
Yeah, but like, I guess the only place where I can die now is K roll.
Are you going to be giving your shoutouts to PRS?
You would have to watch my stream for that.
Right.
So yeah, not much going on in 1-5. I'm just gonna take this warp barrel.
Really
Yeah,
subtle,
it's
but it's
the-
actually faster if you hold Y and right when you're getting shot by the barrels.
No major skips.
Yeah, shoutouts to No Major Skips.
Shoutouts to No Major Skips.
The new hot thing in DKC community.
Yup.
Hard level.
Oh, bananas.
And now for the hardest boss in the game.
Thank you. It is the hardest boss, actually.
Yeah, honestly.
Don't blink.
I won't make any JonTron references this time.
See? See?
Yup.
Hardest boss.
Bodied.
So everyone, you have just seen how you can complete all 6 of the bosses in reverse order. Now we have to go fight K. Rool.
Now you
Hey,
have
his
unlocked
ship is
K-Rool.
here.
His ship's here. He's arrived. So there's not a whole lot of optimization to this other than just hitting him on the first frame that he's vulnerable and what we call it crownless because he's those
Crownless hits, yeah.
So
Ah,
that was a little
come
too
on.
early.
That was
Yeah.
a little too crownless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ideally you never see him actually throw his crown, but it gets spooky when you only have one column.
It's especially tricky
when
on
you're bumping.
this phase because he sort of waits for a while. So you have to watch his hands
Yeah.
to see when he's gonna throw.
So it's really just the basic 1-2-3, 1-2-3, 1-2-3 pattern for the whole fight. He runs back and forth 1-2-3 times. He does 1-2-3 lines of cannonballs.
Raro's not very good at designing bosses.
No, they definitely improved throughout the trilogy though.
True.
Hey!
And
All
it's
right, and
over.
it's over.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
over.
that's it.
See you guys later. Nice run. Look at these credits. These wonderful credits.
Why is the timer still running? What?
What is going
Yeah,
on?
the timer's still running.
Wait, the end?
Yeah, it's over.
The end?
The end.
Come on.
The end.
Wait, what's with the question mark?
Oh, wait,
He's
not
getting back
dead?
up? What? He wasn't actually dead. I can't believe it.
Why was this game coded by a claptrap?
No, sometimes, you know, that's not really that unbelievable. Don't die.
Could you imagine, though?
Ready on time?
And now it's actually
And
time.
time. Everybody give this man a follow just because. Twitch.tv/V0oid.
V0oid.
Without a doubt, a really speed run.
Oh, really speed run.
Shoutouts to Cruiser.
Yep.
Shoutouts to Fireball. And I mean,
I guess.
I guess we're done. Donkey got his
Yeah.
bananas back, and we're ready to roll out.
Shoutouts to Tompa for well, I guess he found the World 5 wrong warp first, but he didn't tell any of us because we thought there was no use for it. He has this script on the internet somewhere of a list of all the possible wrong warps in the game, and World 5 was listed as one of them, and so that was kind of my determination for finding it, and I had nothing better to do that day.
Oh, before we
so-
forget, let's plug the wiki, dkcspeedruns.com.
we also have a Discord server, and everybody's really nice in there. And like,
Yeah, definitely worth joining if you're interested in these games.
Any of the 3 games in the original trilogy, we have strategies for like all of them. You just like say, hey, like I'm new to the community, I'm trying to learn this run. Like anybody will help you.
Also, shout outs to the Chilean boys doing the Spanish restream, KBZ and Guts.
Oh yeah, they're doing commentary.
And one more, shout outs to Garrison. He found the one glitch where you can pick up the barrel at the same time with both Kongs and split up glitch. And I thought, and so I guess if it wasn't for him, this run also wouldn't be possible.
A lot of things coming together just perfectly.
All right, I think we're good.
I believe so.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
All right, let's hear it for V0oid for the DKC2 race and reverse boss order. And I do have to let you know, V0oid, we did get a $40 donation from Antilles58. He said, I'll make it $20 per jump roll. So we went ahead and doubled those up. Now we do have an ad break here. We're gonna go ahead and throw it to that, and then we will be back in just a second.
Devolver Digital is proud to sponsor Awesome Games Done Quick, benefiting the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Throughout this year's event, you can head to DevolverDoneQuick.com for a special Steam sale on all Devolver Digital games that have been a part of previous GDQ events, with a portion of the proceeds benefiting the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Thanks, and best of luck to all of this year's participants.
Now, if you haven't gotten enough Donkey Kong just yet, we're going to be going to Dwango AC. He's actually got a task. Oh, not yet. All right, well, we're going to tell you about some people's awesome generosity first. We've got $15 from Sorceress V. It says, greetings from Canada. I was going to wait to donate, but this run of DKC Reverse Boss Order is blowing my mind. Thank you to everyone involved in GDQ. I can't tell you how many friends and family I've lost to cancer. This is a great way to get involved in the battle to prevent it. We've got $150 from Scruffy39 that says, what a bizarre run category. I love it. I usually miss a lot of the games I want to see due to work and time zones, but I can still do my part. Good luck on the runs, and may the frames be ever in your favor. It's $15 from Shiny Alice saying, DKC hype. I can't watch right now because I'm at work, but good luck to the DKC runners, and shout out to my favorite game of all time. All right, now we are going to Dwango AC. He's got a test demonstration of the warp that V0oid did to do reverse boss order. If you're wondering how he did it, Dwango AC is going to show us.
something in 3 frames out of 60. You've got a 50 millisecond window, or 1/20th of a second. How many times did it take you today to do it?
4 times.
4 times.
More than enough.
Yeah, more than enough. So it took him about 4 times. I'm pretty impressed it only took you 4, because this is not an easy glitch.
Yeah.
Now,
There's a lot of time too for missing it.
yeah, and one thing I want to point out is that when we're doing tool-assisted speedruns, it's way easier for us to just go, oh, well, it didn't work. I can just quickly adjust, change it, and I can repeatedly try as many times as I like. I can back up as many times as necessary to get it perfect. And that's the beauty of being able to do a tool-assisted speedrun. You have to do techniques that at one point in time were thought to only be tasks or possible in a task, in the tool-assisted speedrun, and you're doing them live in real time. That's just amazing. So I'm going to hand you this mic back. They say the mic's working again. There's one other thing I want to demonstrate, and that's that in addition to frame-perfect tricks where you have to hit a button on an exact frame, there's also the concept of a pixel-perfect trick. And that's best demonstrated right here in this segment here. So he gets the barrel. Now, right here, he's moving back and forth. See how he's resetting, and I'm advancing 1 frame at a time so I can kind of demonstrate it. What he's doing right here is trying to align Donkey Kong just right so that when he throws the barrel, the throwing mechanic actually pushes him back, correct?
You're actually like starting to hold right as you throw the barrel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, and you do that because you want to.
Yeah. Because I want both Kongs to exit the bonus at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because if only one Kong exits the bonus there, you can crash your game.
I did.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
let's crash the game because it's kind of fun. So let's go do that. Let me advance a little farther up here. Let's go over here and let's change that. So right here, got him jumping in, grabbing the barrel, and let's mess with it a little bit. So you start pressing right.
Yeah.
What happens if?
What happens if you start like holding right later?
Yeah. Let's have you not hold right there.
Yeah.
See if that's enough. Oh, it didn't crash. Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, let's just do a lobotomy here and keep taking frames away.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, because I want to start working in this segment right here,
Yeah.
what I'm going to do, right there, I'm going to make a new save state. Eat the mic. Okay. I'm being told to eat the mic. Roger, Sulu. Okay. So let's do this one more time. I'm going to make a new save state here. So this means that I can easily go back to this exact spot. You can see Donkey Kong can kind of dance back and forth, and even if I mess up, I can always go back right here. Let's see. So right about, I went too far. Yeah. You had frame advance. So let's remove a couple of pressing rights right here. Let's just remove like 5 of them, so that he starts going right just a little bit later.
Yeah, at least 5. Yeah, you still got the double exit right there.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Well, actually, this one's more permissive.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of nice that it's so easy.
Yeah, it's pretty generous. As long as you find the right pixel, you're good to go.
Yeah. Let's remove a good 10 of them here. That's 1 more. Now, this is a method of doing a task with a... I think it actually did something different. Nope, same thing. Wow, this is very permissive. This is a method of doing tool-assisted speedruns where you're using a movie editor rather than just recording buttons in like a chorded fashion, where what you're holding as you advance a frame is what... No, he still went through the door, didn't he?
He still did.
Yeah, that's cool. It's annoying because it's disproving my point. Let's try this one more time, and then we'll hand it back over to the main desk here. Let's just do a few more here.
Like 10 or so, I think would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
See, this is what you don't want.
Yeah, exactly. So now you have a black screen.
Soft-locked the game.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways to mess this game up, aren't there?
Yes.
Well, I think that's a pretty good demonstration of what is possible, what things can go wrong. By all means, you come to taskvideos.org for more tool-assisted speedruns. There's a tool-assisted speedrun of Donkey Kong Country that beats the game in, oh God, so fast now. I don't even know what the time is anymore.
Me neither. I don't remember.
Lots of credit goes to Tampa and other people for finding these various different glitches.
Yeah, definitely. Shouts to Tampa.
Arnie the Great.
Arnie the Great, yeah.
Yeah, there's a ton of people that deserve credit for this.
Yeah, shouts to Sweden.
Yes, exactly. I'd like to thank Void for everything he did today. I'm going to pass it back over. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Yep, and I'll be back again later this week.
Thank you, Dwango, for that awesome tassing demonstration. My name's Proto Magical Girl. I am going to be your host for this upcoming Sonic block. We're going to have Sonic Advance 3, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Mania. For now, I'm going to read a couple donations before we go into the action. We have one $16 donation from We Have two $8 donations with the comment, we have four $4 donations from We Have 8 $2 donations saying we have 16 $1 donations. Did you follow that? I hope so. We have a $25 donation from Jack Sparrow. That's J-A-X Sparrow. Longtime watcher, first-time donator. Very recently, doctors said to a friend that his mother had cancer. She's now doing chemotherapy. Doctors are hopeful, and so are we. This money goes to destroy cancer and also for the Breath of the Wild Master Mode incentive. Forgive the bad English, I'm from France. Baguette. Another $10 if the announcer read my name correctly. Here's hoping. We have a $50 donation from Andro Limanovsky. DKC is my fave game from my childhood. Thanks to all the runners on GDQ for great entertainment. Greetings from Compton, UK. We have a $15 donation from Tonician00. Finally on time for the Sonic and Rockman blocks. What an awesome event every year. I didn't miss an event and donation since 2014. Thanks to all runners, staff, and commentators for keeping this event so great. We have a $150 donation from Habrame. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Hello from France. Just an awesome reverse Donkey Kong Country, great cause, so to have to donate and say good luck to our speedrunners. We have an anonymous $30 donation. The anonymous donor says, awesome DKC run. Been watching GDQ for a couple years now, always great fun and a great cause. Thanks for all the hard work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to begin our Sonic block with Sonic Advance 3 with Kirby Master. Take it away, Kirby.
All right, ready?
Oh, Kirby.
All right, hi, I'm Kirby Master. We can have a roll call on the couch.
I'm Gedrith.
I'm Alec-K47.
And I'm Esgrad.
All right, and before I start, I'd like to introduce this game. This is Sonic Advance 3, the third game of the Sonic Advance franchise on the Game Boy Advance, and we're gonna have some fun with this run. So, like, if the audience can go crazy, you'll catch on. Yes, that's what I like to hear. That is exactly what I like to hear. I would give like a tutorial on how to be, what to yell, but I think you'll catch on. You'll catch on. I trust the audience. All right, there goes my game There goes my game data. So the category I'm running is best ending, or some people like to call it 100%, where the goal is to pretty much get the best ending involving the 7 Chaos Emeralds. So if we have the timer ready, we're good? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so one of the big things about this game is that the team-up mechanic,
right,
you have
so,
2 characters at each time. Go ahead and say what you wanted to say, Kirby.
So this game involves having 5 characters, and this game has a kind of interesting gimmick where you can pair up a character with another character, and you effectively have a team. And you effectively have 20 different teams you can control in this game. Unfortunately, you only have Sonic and Tails unlocked at the start of the game, and one of the requirements for the best ending is to also unlock the other 3 characters, Cream, Knuckles, and Amy. So if one of you could also go over the tag mechanics a bit more,
Sure,
a bit more detail with the current team.
I was going to start about that. Basically, he's playing as Tails because Tails has flight. Sonic also gives you boost speed. And then they have tag actions both in the air and on the ground. And the Sonic Tails tag action, as you can see, gives Tails a ton of speed. Getting perfect speed is actually frame perfect, but you can pause, buffer that, so it's actually really easy to get the inputs.
And then you can do something like this and be able to move that horizontal movement into the flight speed.
Yeah, and you keep that speed throughout the whole duration of the flight, which is really awesome. There's your first Chow.
Yeah.
And he needs to collect 10 of them in each world, basically. So there are 10 of them here, there are 10 of them in the next one, and so on, all